Breaking news from the ABC 15 live desk this afternoon. A Phoenix police officer shot in the line of duty, now fighting for his life. This all going down near 51st Avenue in Baseline in Phoenix. This is video from Air 15. Cops just swarmed the area trying to protect neighbors and, of course, one of their own. This story just unfolding within the last hour as we come on the air. So let's go straight to Joe Bartels live in that neighborhood. Joe, what more can you tell us?
Well, Katie, a very dangerous and a very scary situation right now for Phoenix police. They were called here within the last hour or so for shots fired involving one of their own. Let me get out of the way here and get you a live look. This is looking down Baseline from 51st Avenue. You have all of those officers just in the middle of Baseline here, and sources are telling us that this all started as a burglary call. Apparently a father had called into police that his son had taken a gun from him without permission. Phoenix police caught up to that son here at 51st Avenue and Baseline. There was some sort of exchange, and that's when shots were fired. Sources are telling us, that the person involved, that suspect, is dead inside of a vehicle. That officer was hit, and that officer was rushed to the hospital, and sources are telling us that officer is in very bad shape. Life-threatening injuries as of right now. But again, police are just beginning the investigation, beginning to sort out exactly what happened. And we have seen all sorts of people here wondering what is going on. Traffic here is literally shut down here. Baseline is shut down in both directions, right in front of Cesar Chavez High School, if you're familiar with this area here, and traffic is being diverted down 51st Avenue in both directions. But we struggled to get here just because traffic was so bad in this area. But police, again, investigating. They'll be out here for quite a while, sorting this all out. This is, again, breaking news here within the last about an hour or so. Around 3:20, the shooting was called in, but there's still a lot of details to be sorted out. So we're going to stay out here and, of course, get a briefing from Phoenix Police about exactly what happened out here. But as soon as we get some more information, we'll be sure to let you know.
Yeah, Joe, in fact, just an incredibly chilling scene behind you there. If you can leave your live picture up for us, because we're going to check in with ABC 15's Kim Tobin. She's joining us on the phone. She's over at Good Samaritan Hospital, where they rushed this officer fighting for his life. Let's check with Kim and see if there's any updates at this point. Kim?
In Phoenix, and we do not know the extent of the officer's injuries at this point, but I do want to show you so much support that's pouring in right now. You can see police car after police car lined up here. They are trying to make their way in right now. We've seen several police officers go in. Their faces very serious, have not been able to talk to any of them at this point. And then you can see over here at the emergency room entrance, we do have the ambulance there. We have a group of police officers, several of them. The mood very somber right now. One of their own obviously shot here in this. A brother in blue. They are all coming out to support right now. Again, we do not know the extent of injuries. I have been in touch with the Phoenix police officer, the PIO involved in this. He is here. He says that right now he cannot give us an update, but he will be coming out to update us very soon. Again, so many supportive officers coming out here today, about 15 police cars. More will likely show up. We did even see many police officers on our way here on I-10 driving to get here as quickly as they could to come out and support their fellow officer. Again, we will stay on top of this. We'll bring you the latest developments from St. Joseph's Hospital. Now back to you.
Always a massive show of support when something like this happens. Kim, thank you. For those of you just joining us once again, this was all called in as a burglary this afternoon. A dad calling this in about a gun being stolen. The officer was shot, now fighting for his life. And you are once again looking at this live picture outside the home where this all started near 51st Avenue and Baseline. By the way, this area will be shut down for some time, so give rescuers plenty of space out there and investigators as they just begin to start their investigation here. That officer, again, rushed over to St. Joe's Hospital, and the suspect in this case shot dead there at the scene. Now, we have our team of reporters spread out across the valley working to get you the very latest details on this. But this police presence likely to be there for some time. We'll keep Air 15 up overhead, and we'll be dipping in throughout this newscast so you can get the first and best information out of this developing scene this afternoon.